Yo, what's up? I am Dash, and this video is going to be going over having a minimal load time and efficient house. The main reason I'm making it is that every other video and guide I've seen that goes over this is usually fucking wrong and full of bullshit. This video is meant for people with 82 or 83 plus construction that also have crippling depression or autism and actually care about the load time of their house. If you don't have 82 or 83 plus construction, please get it. It is amazing. So let's put on our primetime fashionscape and get in. When we go into the house, you notice three things. One, the load time's really fucking short. The second is that I have no spirit tree. That's because the only real reason I make this video is because I don't have 90 yet, and I already deleted the room. And the third thing to notice is that the house is a square and has no upper and no lower floors. If we go to a tweet by Mod Ash, he actually goes over this, saying that having upper and lower floors is really bad, and that the width length of the house matters apparently for the load time. I've noticed it after going because I had a 7x3 house. It was like a long rectangle, and I recently changed it to having just a 4x4 because width length matters. Having a 7x3 is not as good as having a regular 4x4 because of how it loads, I guess. So going over the rooms that we're going to need, we're going to want to have superior gardens, one with an ornate, one with a pool of rejuvenation for 1 HP derricking if you fucking want, I guess. For the second most important room, that is the achievement gallery. This room has fucking everything in it. Has the jewelry box. I put the mythical cakes. I can't think what else to put there. And also the broken switch your mage book thing. Then we're also going to want 4 portal rooms. You do not need 5. There's, I believe, 14 possible portals you can put. But one of them goes to Fishing Guild, and that's literally in the jewelry box. And the other goes to Senistan, and you are actually never going to go there when you have a dig site amulet. Or you can get rid of the Koran portal. That's also very useless once you have a Xeric's talisman. And you're also going to want a workshop to repair your gear. And then also having the combat room is nice, so that you can spec it to get bonus prayer. I mainly use that for sweaty failed inferno runs. Then everything else you have in the house is pretty optional. The menagerie is nice for saving bank space. The costume room also saves bank space. I had to study because it looks cool. And then having the butler stuff is also optional. After you're done training, you really don't need it. Like having the 2 bedrooms, I don't even have it, so you can get into the fucking bedrooms. Also the dining room, so you can call the servant. I can't think of reason to keep him besides doing like Mortmire Fungus or Karambwans where you can bank with the butler, but that's pretty sweaty. And I say that you need 4 portal rooms. You can even cut it down to 3 if you're super sweaty, and use the jewelry box for the Grand Exchange of Followed or Park teleports. But to be honest, I usually play RuneScape with one hand on my mouse, one hand on my dick, not on the keyboard. So I keep those portals anyway. So to go over some like potential house layouts, I use oldschool.tools, super sick website. They have a house planner. So the layout on the left is an example of having no butler. You can have 3 superior gardens, you can have an indoor menagerie, 2 studies, you can even fit the chapel. And we normally don't need the chapel because of the ornate rejuvenation pool. And if you're not training at the Wildy altar, you're very low IQ. The layout on the right is an example of one with a butler. Please excuse the chapel I have in it. That is supposed to be a study. I guess you can also have the chapel there. It actually doesn't matter. And the layout on the right, that is an example of a 3x3 where you have 3 portal rooms and a combat room and a workshop. I guess you can replace the combat room with another portal room if you want. Doesn't actually matter too much. But yeah, that's about all I've got for this video. I have one last thing that I'm going to throw in at the end. When you are doing the house, you'll notice how mine is. I have 1 square of green around the house. When you first set it up, you'll probably have 2 sides have 2 squares of green. And I only recently figured out how to get rid of that, so I'll have a video showing it and quickly going it over. But basically it involves moving the entire house diagonally in a weird way. But yeah, thank you for watching, and enjoy your day. God bless you.